Hello, my name is Steve Trussell and I'm the Director of the Arizona Rock Products Association. ARPA represents over 11,000 workers and numerous mining and processing facilities in Arizona producing sand and aggregates, cement, ready-mix concrete, asphalt and gypsum. This vital construction materials industry has a direct economic output of over $2.8 billion annually and is one of the primary economic drivers in the great state of Arizona. Unfortunately, our industry is threatened by overregulation, conflicting land use interests, and pending greenhouse gas legislation. The construction materials industry is composed of the producers of sand, gravel, cement, and gypsum. These materials become raw ingredients for valuable construction, pharmaceutical, and agricultural products made, used, and shipped from Arizona. In other words, our members produce the products that add to the quality of your life. This important interconnection with related manufacturing, construction, and agricultural industries underscores the necessity and value of our products. In fact, ARPA members provide the raw materials to employ approximately 250,000 people in these related industries. People don't recognize the economics of mining, processing, and shipping construction materials directly influences the location and profitability of the related industries using our products. And when political or regulatory forces restrict or prohibit mining from an area, those resources, jobs, and economic benefits are forced to leave and are lost forever. Regardless of this common misconception, the community will absolutely pay more for homes, roads, and schools produced from construction materials that are transported great distances from where these products are mined and processed. How sensitive is the distance? Generally, the cost of aggregate doubles every 20 miles it's transported. When you consider that a single one-lane mile of interstate freeway contains approximately 27,000 tons of aggregates, it's easy to visualize the financial implication of using locally produced construction materials. Not only does this impact the cost of building infrastructure, but it also impacts air quality, road congestion, local employment, and tax revenues. Construction materials cannot be produced everywhere and must meet stringent quality specifications for use on public and private projects. The limited availability of the raw products are controlled by unique local geologic processes and conditions that created these materials. Lacking sustainable long-term growth strategies, some communities are allowing development to encroach upon established resource areas. This inevitably creates conflict between active operations and local residents. The solution for Arizona is to identify our long-term needs, locate areas where these valuable materials exist, and promote responsible long-term community planning to protect these resources from conflicting land uses. With the possibility of far-reaching legislation on controlling greenhouse gas emissions, the use of foreign-produced materials is expected to rise dramatically as local sources cease operations. Ironically, when you consider the lack of environmental controls in many of these countries and the impact of transporting these materials, the carbon footprint of the imported materials is substantially higher than the locally available products. ARPA members have a long-term commitment to sustainable operations and responsible environmental stewardship. Every aspect of our operations have to comply with a myriad of overlapping federal, state, tribal, and municipal environmental regulations. The constant barrage of new rules and regulation adds additional administrative burdens, but typically offer little in the way of true environmental benefit. This complex patchwork of environmental regulations creates conflicting permit requirements, wasteful reporting, and unnecessary permit limitations. Our members build strong community ties by working closely with local schools, charities, and community services. Every year, ARPA members donate hundreds of thousands of dollars in direct donations, materials, and in-kind services towards various community projects. Our products make sense when considering sustainable construction practices and building materials. The construction materials industry is pioneering the use of alternative cementitious materials such as fly ash, lightweight and recycled aggregates, as well as rubberized and low-temperature asphalt mixes. Additionally, our members relentlessly pursue alternative energy sources and efficient energy systems, closed-loop water management, and innovative waste minimization and recycling practices. ARPA members operate some of the safest industrial facilities in the country. ARPA shares in this commitment and has worked with members to develop a nationally recognized training and safety recognition program. Today we see a greater focus on productive post-mining land uses. We have responded with better long-term reclamation planning. These plans can turn old mines into valuable wildlife habitat, productive commercial development, or even a championship 18-hole golf course. ARPA and our members provide the necessary building blocks for growing Arizona's economy by providing affordable construction materials, competitive wages, and much-needed royalties and tax revenues. Despite the economic and political realities of our business, our members remain optimistic about the future of Arizona's construction materials industry. Our optimism is tempered by difficult challenges facing our industry, including overregulation, conflicting land use interests, and pending greenhouse gas legislation. The ultimate outcome of these challenges will significantly impact Arizona's economy and the thousands of Arizonans who rely on the availability of affordable building materials. Thank you.